Hey, what's the word, players? So this is going to be a continuation of the vlog that I did from my time at Combo Breaker. So if you have not checked that out, definitely check that out. Otherwise, let's get into the story of how I went on stream in Granblue and I went up against one of the strongest players in the country. Okay, so all the competitors for Combo Breaker got their schedule for their pools about a week before the weekend. So my initial pool was going to start at May 24th on Friday at 10 a.m. for Granblue. That was going to be an issue because I still had to work on Friday. I wasn't able to get that off because of Memorial Day weekend and everyone was calling off. But I did not want to DQ myself because one, I paid, and two, I have all the games to sign up for. The one that I really want to support is Granblue, and it would be such a shame to not show up for that. So as soon as I got my schedule, I immediately asked if I could get my pool changed to something else that I could reach, which luckily, shout outs to the Combo Breaker staff, they happily obliged and my pool got moved to the next day, which was Saturday, May 25th at 10 a.m., which was perfect. So I make it to my pool on time and I'm just waiting around, watching all the other matches happening, and then after a certain point I'm thinking, it's been a while since I called my name, like I hope I didn't miss my match, and I got DQ'd. So then I checked start.gg, and as it turns out, I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but I was actually starting out on winners round 2 rather than round 1. I don't know how seeding works at all. If any of you know how seeding works, please explain it to me because I have no idea how that process works. But as far as I know, this is my first time actually competing in Granblue in a major, no less. Like Frosty Faustings I tried to sign up for, but registration was full. And since then, like I've never played in a Granblue tournament, either offline or online. So it was interesting for me to start in round 2 automatically, as if I was a high-placed player, but again, I don't know how seeding works. So no, I was just waiting and waiting, and then okay, we make it through winners round 1. Then we start getting into round 2s. Praying around for my opponent, waiting and waiting and waiting. They no-show. I don't know what happened, but no-showed, and I automatically advanced to round 3. At this point, I'm thinking, dude, this is probably the highest that I've placed in a fighting game, and I haven't even done anything yet. I'm thinking, dude, that Chipotle card's within my grasp. So by doing absolutely nothing, I make it to winners semifinals in Granblue. And then they tell me who my opponent is, and it's Coach Steve. For a lot of you, Coach Steve needs no introduction, but for those who don't know him, he is a very strong player in general. I've definitely have seen him play before. Yeah, let's just say that I knew already that I was cooked as soon as I heard that he was my opponent. And to make matters even better, our match was gonna be streamed. This would happen. I haven't even had a chance to warm up. My last 2 opponents, I didn't even have any opponents. I didn't have a round 1 opponent. My round 2 opponent DQ'd. So literally my first ever match in this tournament is against someone as strong as Coach Steve. And it's going to be streamed in front of everyone to watch. And here I thought nothing could top that one time that my first ever time going the Frosty Fausting, I ended up going on stream for DNF Duel because my previous opponent DQ'd for no showing. But no, this takes the cake. So this is going to be my first time watching the match since that happened. I know I'm going to cringe. It'll be fun just to see how badly I did, and maybe we can see if I actually made some good moves and held my own. So I have the match right here. Like I said, I haven't watched it at all. It's gonna be my first time reacting to this since that moment. So let's get into it.
It's true, and has recently switched over fully to Belial, actually.
Okay,
has dropped the Siegfried completely.
So I definitely remember. So I definitely remember that the few times that I had watched Coach Steve in a tournament that he was going Siegfried. So it was actually a surprise to see him not use the character that I at least remember him for, but go Belial. And this is a character that I honestly have no idea what to do against this character anytime I fight one. Like, I try, but I'm always just lost about what to do with him. So again, this was rough. Shout out to the Dragon Quest shirt that I had.
I know we don't get a zero this weekend, unfortunately. So the other Charlottas have to step up and show us what the potato can do.
Certainly, if you are a Charlotta player and you need a player to watch, make sure to check out Zero. That was the best of the best at the moment when it comes to Charlotta. But we're going to get the work. Let's see what they can do up against Coach Steve's Belial. Game 1.
All right, ready? Coach Steve with that offense, the shoulder.
Okay, you got me with that. Ooh, but I caught him with that.
Dash heavy. Got to get punished here. The wordplay finding little incremental damage, but no.
That's probably the most momentum I had.
There's a 2M. That'll get it going. Counter hit as well.
Okay, locked into the corner.
In the DP to finish things off. Oh, went for a little Frank kill reset there.
No punish, but no dodge. And I like the wordplay not spending their last point to get like the guard, break counter.
I might be dead.
But yeah, nice from Coach Steve.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Quick and gets to the first round.
Yeah, Steve is a really big optimizer on reset or knockdown situations. That's the research. We saw it there with the little reset he tried to do there. Air to air goes in his favor. Shoulder connects. Cold shoulder move over with the wordplay. Gonna have to write a different script at the moment. Steve is running away with it.
Yeah, nice. Quick light EP. A lot of resources, but the counter.
Okay, I'm out.
Dash attack. Good for the wordplay, but still lost half-life. Chance there, nothing more coming from it.
Steve just throwing out a pinwheel. Oh, that's H coming through. Big boot, but the ultimate ball going to protect the wordplay. 5HH. No cancel for Steve on the first hit, but still has the pressure. Trying to 2M it out.
Ooh, I tried.
Like Steve with the confirmation and the finish. Nice and easy for Coach Steve.
Yeah, well done there. The war of the clashes, either that close flight or a throw, two fast options. Wordplay, got to speed it up just a little bit. Coach Steve is driving, went 0 to 60, and they're still going at 30.
I tried to go ham. Round start, just go in as quickly as possible.
25.
Gonna have to figure out how we can accelerate for the wordplay, but Coach Steve still kind of just flow charging at the moment with the Belial.
Dude, I'm already back in the corner.
Stellar damage from mid-screen in the corner. And then the glass.
How was he? Hold on.
Absolute stellar damage from mid-screen in the corner. And then quick punish.
That probably would have worked, but he probably would have blocked it as well.
That walk under the holy ladder was kind of annoying.
That move always gets me.
Command grab, you always forget about it. You're like, yo, I'm gonna block it. Oh, right.
That move has gotten me every single time against Belial. Oh my gosh. See, that's one of those things that I'm like, what do you do against this guy when he does when he has so many things and you have to keep track of just like a walk forward, but it's like, is this a regular walk forward or is he like doing a special move like that command throw?
This dude has a command and then it's too late.
And it's even funny because he's glowing gold. He's showing you what he's about. But still, deer in the headlights. Coach Steve, after with that,
dude, this is a massacre.
Wordplay kind of in a tough spot. As now their life is dripping so low. Half-life left as he unblocked.
Yeah,
like, I'm just trying to get out.
The Raging Strike pinwheel to keep it going. A couple of close mediums. A crack shoot in there, keeping it swaggy. There's the perfect for Coach Steve. A fast 2-0 against the wordplay.
Yeah, super well. It's done as Coach Steve again.
Yo. I didn't even get to play. Oh, man. I didn't even get a chance to play. I was stuck in the corner. I wasn't even like... See, it's one thing if I like walk myself into the corner, which is something that I've been trying to work on not doing, is putting myself in the corner by just walking myself towards it. But every single time, I just got corner carried into the corner, and then I was fighting for my life trying to get out of there. Oh man, that was tough. Great first experience playing Granblue at Combo Breaker. As embarrassing as that was, it was fun. I'm sorry to the Charlotta mains out there. I failed you. I let you down. But anyways, that that was a lot of fun. And then obviously I had my losers bracket, and then I lost that, and then I was out immediately. So but yeah, this was definitely a very short-lived bracket run, but at the same time I was placed higher than I ought to. I think I placed, what did I place? So I placed 257th out of 675th, and that's literally only because I was placed at winners round 2 starting off, and my opponent no-showed and DQ'd and was placed in the winners semifinals from doing absolutely nothing. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Even if my opponent did show up and I happened to win against them, that Coach Steve would have been my second match of the day. That's crazy. But hey, as embarrassing as it was, it still beats, you know, DQing myself because I wasn't able to make my original 10 a.m. pool on Friday because I had to work. So at least I got to support Granblue and Charlotte Gang. I'm sorry for letting it down, but maybe next time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I just wanted to take the time to react to how my match went, since this is the first time I've watched this match since experiencing it live. Hope you enjoyed it. So this is the second part of a 3-part series from my time at Combo Breaker. The first one being the vlog, this is the second one, and then I have a third one that should be coming up soon. So definitely keep an eye out for it. You don't want to miss it. If you're looking for a non-denominational church, down in the description below will be a link to our church locator. And if you want to hang out, link to my Discord is also down below. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and until next time, peace.